Welcome back, YouTubers. This is game, I believe, 4 this past Sunday. It is another game of Team Deathmatch, so TDM. I believe this was just after lunch, and there was an injury in the morning, and they ended up calling lunch early. So here we are back after lunch and enjoying a good gameplay. I do want to walk you through some of the equipment or gear that I use. So the very first thing, we're going to talk about the green gun. I got the EMG F1 PDW AR-15. This does have the E-Silver Edge gearbox, which, to be honest, this is my second electric gun. The very first one was many years ago. And there has been a lot of advancements in airsoft firearms in itself, so I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's the best gearbox. I have really nothing to compare it to compared to something that I bought from Walmart 15 years ago, so I'm not even going to start with that. But I did get the lime green version, which runs currently about $369 through the website Evic or Evic, depending on who you talk to. We can go through the specs, but I would much rather you just go ahead and pull that up and save myself a little bit of time. Nobody wants to sit here and just listen to me ramble on specs. For my camera, which is not working, I run the RunCam Scope Cam 2, which is a 4K zoom lens at 25mm. I modified that with a lens from RunCam. The lens is a 2.5mm RunCam lens. The product code on Amazon is RC25G. This is a 140 degree wide angled lens. It does not specify that it works with the RunCam. However, I had not had any issues installing it, so that is definitely doable if that's what you guys want. I did not run the 25mm this past weekend. I wanted to try it, however I was too anxious to get back in the field and I forgot to swap out, so I did run the wide the entire day. If you actually see the scope cam right there, you can see that little itty bitty lens. That's my wide angled lens. It also has no protection, so keep that in mind if you guys do buy it. I believe the price on Amazon was $15.99 for the lens, so if I do break the lens, I'm not too concerned about it. What I would be concerned about would be the RunCam itself and its sensor, which sits right behind the lens itself. But that runs $209 on Amazon, and both of those you usually get second day, or next day I should say, if you're running Amazon Prime. Let's see what else we have. So before you guys ask, the current camera that is running and recording this, I do not promote. I had reached out to the company, and their marketing department has very strict guidelines. And it's to the point where they were kind of rude on the phone, so I'm not even interested in promoting them or marketing their equipment or gear. So with that being said, I will not be mentioning the camera that I'm currently using. However, I will say it's not a GoPro. For those that keep asking what GoPro you're using, I do not use GoPro. I've used a GoPro in the past. I believe it was the Hero 5. And unfortunately I had issues with it in the first 2 days, and I returned it within 7 days. Picked up this camera. It's a great action camera. It also has its drawbacks, but I do like its capabilities, functionality, and the fact that you get multi-view versus just a single-sided view, and you got to make sure that all your angles are correct. You can actually go in and edit all that after the fact, and it makes life a lot easier. You just mount it, hit record, and just go, and worry about all the angles and edits later. With that being said, if you guys have any questions or want to know anything else about what I'm running, let's go ahead and talk about the tracer. I just got the tracer. Let me pull that up real fast. It's the Ace Tech Blaster Tracer. It ran me $72. I have not had any issues with that tracer specifically, but this is the first actual game I've ran that tracer with. With the Ace Tech, I went ahead and stuck with that same brand. Bought the 25 gram BB tracers. If you guys have any comments or want to know anything else about the gear that I do have, feel free to shoot me a message or comment below. I will be glad to do a video. Other than that, go ahead and like and subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video.